Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm Martin and it's Firefly Day. Once again, we're back with Firefly, episode 6, I believe. Yeah, episode 6. Last time on Firefly, we got a look at River and Simon, their sort of relationship and their background a little bit more. We got to see their parents and how they sort of treated the whole River situation and their kind of unwillingness to see that there was something wrong going on, even with all the clues that were coming towards them in the letters that River was writing, all that stuff. We got a look at that. We also got to see a little bit more of the world building in terms of the people who are living out on the land, as it were, and becoming slightly more desperate, and they don't have the resources or the money that some of the more elite groups that we saw in previous episodes what they have. And yeah, it was a nice mixture of some further world building and a little bit more detail on the whole Simon River situation, how they got where they are. Overall, it was a pretty enjoyable episode. Lots of twists and turns, lots of like pulling the rug underneath me, like the whole River as a witch thing I didn't see coming at all, so that threw me through a bit of a loop. It's good. It's what this show's good at. It's good at just leading you down a path and then taking you down somewhere else you didn't really quite see coming. So yeah, we're going to move on to this episode. I don't know what this is going to be. Hopefully it's another good one. I expect it probably is. But yeah, without further ado, let us jump right on into it, shall we?
And I think maybe you're going to give me a little one-on-one time with the missus.
Excuse me?
I think you might want to reconsider that last part.
That's a big ask, I think.
Powerful, ugly
And that's Jane.
How can you shame
Oh my god.
How can you shame me in front of...
If your hand touches metal, I swear by my pretty floor bonnet, I will end you.
Take him!
Blimey. Thank God for Zoe. Why do I feel he's going to regret drinking that? Like, I feel... Why am I getting these weird vibes? And a crown, the crown. Everything about this is weirding me out for some reason. Ah, what the f...
Who the hell are you?
What do you mean?
Why is she here?
No, I'm to cleave to you.
What?
To what about who?
I'm your wife.
Excuse me? What? Is that what the crown was all about? What's happening? Why is it happening? Someone explain to me.
Zoe, would you get washed?
This is Zoe. We need all personnel in the
Oh, I said wash.
Captain, everyone should have a chance to congratulate you on your day of bliss.
So, liking this a bit too much.
This girl. I didn't ever marry you.
I believe you did. Last night.
Crown. The crown thing.
The woman lays the wreath upon her intended.
Fucking
which I do recall.
knew it.
Which represents his son. And he drinks of her wine.
Oh,
and
I
then
fucking,
there's a dance.
fucking called
with
this
the
shit.
joining of hands.
How did I know that was bad?
Ceremony of the
How did I know it was bad news?
You, sir.
What's the scene there about divorce?
Right, I get why she's upset, but at the same time, he had no idea what was going on. I know this show. There's going to be more to this. I have been fooled by this show too many times. Okay, I know that there's going to be more to this.
And don't you ever stand for that sort of thing. Someone ever tries to kill you, you try to kill him right back.
Hey, he's not wrong.
If you take sexual advantage of her, you're going to burn in a very special level of hell.
Oh my god.
A level they reserve for child molesters and people who talk at the theater.
What?
Yeah, they do all go there, just so you all know.
But everything's laid out if you'd like to cook for your husband.
I don't think that's going to happen somehow.
I'm just not hungry. I would appreciate it if one person on this boat would not assume that I'm an evil, lecherous hump.
Nobody's saying that, sir.
Yeah, we're pretty much
Yeah.
just giving each other
I
significant
feel like
glances
they should all know him well
laughing
enough by now
incessantly.
that
Is that cider?
he clearly isn't going to take
No.
advantage of this by
I'll take
choice.
your refill. Honey.
That's for me to do.
Okay, that was creepy.
Would you like me to wash your feet?
What the fuck?
commitments and then not keep them. That's your specialty.
I'm sorry, are you touchy because I got myself a bride or because I don't plan to keep her?
I'm confused too.
The whole thing. Maybe you should think twice about letting go of Saffron. You two sound like quite a match.
Right, why is she?
Right.
She's so obviously jealous here, but like, clearly this wasn't his intent.
I wasn't looking for a fight.
Yellow?
Always do seem to find one, though.
What's going on here then?
It's a Callahan full-bore auto-lock. Customized trigger, double cartridge thorough gauge. It is my very favorite gun.
What the fuck is going on?
You offering me a trade?
A trade? Hell, it's theft. This is the best damn gun made by man. It has extreme sentimental value.
Jane, this is not how you go about
than
this.
what you got.
The human woman doesn't know a damn thing about the world and needs our protection.
Well, I'll protect her.
Jane.
Jane, settle down.
Go play with your rings.
Settle down, Jane. You clearly don't have the emotional intelligence to deal with the situation.
She raised you herself?
Well, earn about 40 hands. If I had more family for a kid. Oh, that is odd.
Yeah, he's not usually this open about anything. What's that, space speed camera?
No, this is good.
It's parts. A lot of cheap parts will never unload.
This is why you'll never be in charge, Breed.
Okay, that
No
scavengers
hole.
maybe?
She comes our way, you prep the nets.
Nets? Space nets?
She's trouble. I'm getting that.
So he's got the sense.
I want that.
She thinks there's more to it as well. I just think she's gonna be trouble because I don't trust the show. I don't trust it. This isn't gonna be a quaint, happy episode that's just comedy. There's gonna be some shit somewhere.
I do know my Bible, sir. On the night of their betrothal, the wife shall open to the man as the furrow to the plow, and he shall work in her in and again till she bring him to his fall.
That shit's in the
And
Bible.
rest him then upon the sweat of her breast.
That shit's in the that shit's in the Bible.
Good Bible.
Had I the dare to choose, I'd choose you from all the men on all the planets the night sky could show me.
Right, she's.
If I'm wed,
I feel like she's trying to butter this up too much now. Like this is
and I'll
getting
take you
suspicious
as you
now.
hold. Only let me have my wedding night.
You'll end up in that special level of hell, Mal.
I'm gonna go to the special hell.
Oh my god. He succumbed. He succumbed. He's going to hell. Oh. Oh no. The twist has revealed itself. The thing that I...
Night, sweetie.
Fuck's sake. I knew it. Damn knew it. This goddamn show.
Make this night what it should be. Please.
What the hell is the play here? What is...
Show me the stars.
I wish I was somebody else right now. Some madly in love with a beautiful woman who can kill me with her pinky.
I've been bored.
No. Well, the first time we met, she actually
Jesus. Oh my god, that kick. Jesus. So what's her ankle here? We've got these scavengers watching. I don't think she's involved with them. The fuck is that? Is that gonna just seal the door? Okay, yeah. She's got all the gadgets.
I'd like to please your new husband.
Oh, he'll have none
Okay,
of me.
Nora, come on, settle down now.
For true, I'm
You know,
somewhat relieved.
you're not this stupid. Come on.
If I was too curious about you. Ever since I saw you.
Please, Nora. Please. Please.
You would lie with me.
I guess we've lied enough.
You're good.
You're amazing. Who are you?
Oh my god.
Malcolm Reynolds.
Thank
widow.
God. Thank God Nora was not fucking falling for that shit.
Mel! Renzo Fuatsu.
Oh my god. Talk about not knowing what you had until you thought it was gone. Jesus. Is it going to be enough to knock her out?
You stupid son.
Yeah. That's amazing.
It was your big makeout session that got us into this, sir.
I was poisoned.
You were drugged.
That's why I never kiss him on the mouth.
What? What? Really?
Well, what can you do? Give us some time.
She's had training. As in companion. As in academy.
Our little Saffron's quite a wonder. I'm beginning to
So
think
she's
she
been trained the same way Inara has.
That girl's a wonder.
She gets it done.
Oh, she was working for these guys. Maybe I didn't catch that. She is working for these guys.
It's like a circle.
It's a net.
It's a space net. We're presuming the space net is going to fry all of them.
We fall into that, we're more than just helpless. It'll turn the ship into one big electrical conduit, burn us all from the inside out.
Some of
Well, I
them
suspected.
told you. And then the scrappers will override the airlocks, pull the O2, or just gas you. They're not looking to deal with survivors.
One day you're gonna tell us all how a preacher knows so damn.
Yeah, I was going to say. I was just about to say. There's more knowledge from
Keep on, we can't fall into that net.
from him that comes from somewhere.
We're gonna need these 6 points where it's brightest. Those are the breakers. One of those should short it out.
What do you mean, should?
Hey, Jane, stop picking hairs right now. It's the only chance you have of doing this.
Dress yourself up, you get taken out somewhere fun.
How's he even going to aim? How's he going to aim? Be the luckiest shot in human history. It was. Oh, he's just fucking spraying now. Oh, you guys are fucked. Yep, there they go. Well, that was a pretty quick resolution to that whole problem, wasn't it?
We got it. You even think about playing me again, I will riddle you with holes.
Everybody plays each other. That's all anybody ever does. We play parts.
Well, she's clearly been burnt before.
And then you didn't just trip, did you?
No.
Oh, isn't that something?
Well, they're actually being honest with each other. That's...
I knew you let her kiss you.
Oh my god, that's it. Oh, we were that close, ladies and gentlemen. We were that close. She's almost as disappointed as I am. Oh god. Alright, that was the reaction to episode 6 of Firefly. If you enjoyed it, please hit the thumbs up, maybe consider subscribing. But other than that, we're going to get into the discussion of this episode. Because I'm now getting into the flow of how this show operates, I'm just suspicious of everything. Every little thing. Anything that is new in an episode, I'm instantly suspicious of it. If whatever happens, I feel like it's going to be something not as I expect it to be. However, having said that, having the sort of, okay, this clearly something's up with this whole situation. There's going to be a twist here. Whatever. Still very funny, and it was a good way of getting a look further into sort of our characters of the crew, sort of seeing how they react to a very sort of out there bizarre situation, opposed to like they're normally dealing with gangsters or authority, right? And that stuff, they're like, hey, we've got a handle on this, we know how we deal with these situations. It was interesting here, getting them reacting and seeing and interacting with a situation which probably doesn't come up very often, having to sort of navigate the morality of the situation that they thought they were in, and then obviously twist happens, and it turns out it's just another one of those situations that they're used to dealing with. But before all that, it was interesting getting to see them all sort of react to the situation as they thought it was. Mal sort of behaved in the way that I fully expected that he would. He's just dumbfounded by it, and then he's just trying to do the right thing. What's weird to me is how all the other crew members, maybe it's not weird that Jane would do this, but all the other crew members are either jealous of him or suspect that he's going to do the worst thing possible, despite everything that's happened so far. it's so strange to me that clearly, I mean, it couldn't be any more clear that he had no idea what was going on. He didn't intend it to happen, and yet Inara was just jealous, and he, like, for whatever reason, even though clearly the marriage was never going to, whether it was fake or not, it was clearly never going to go anywhere. So, and I feel like she's smart enough not to be like that. I don't know why. I feel like whenever she's portrayed that way or written that way, it kind of grates with me just a little bit, because I feel like the character is smart enough to know, like, especially like, thank God, the moment when she knew that she was being played, and she was just sort of playing it up to see what she was trying to do. Thank God, because of how she's been written, like getting jealous or whatever, and for a reason why I don't feel like she should have been. I was genuinely concerned that she was falling for it for a second, but thankfully she didn't. Thankfully the character came through when it was most important. Thankfully, Zoe's reaction was pretty good. She is pretty much, I suspect, like me and much of the audience suspect that there is something wrong in this situation, and so it was just true to character in that regards. Like, we knew that like she would react like that to this whole thing. And then Wash was an interesting one. We got to see how loyal he was to Zoe, which was nice. It was nice to see him just sort of like, hey, like, as much as your games and whatever you're doing is kind of working on me, like, this isn't for me. And it's just nice to sort of see him step up and just show his loyalty, as it were. As for the character Saffron herself, it's interesting. It's interesting to have sort of a antagonistic version of Inara. I mean, that's probably not doing it justice, but like, it's the flip of a coin, again, another side to what we've already been introduced to. And it's interesting. I feel she makes an interesting villain, someone who takes jobs as purely maybe in it for reasons, like she like takes pleasure in causing some suffering and stuff, and you know, she's not afraid to take jobs that might be slightly amoral or whatever. I don't think we get a whole picture of what she's all about, so there's a sense of mystery there as well, which is fun. I do wonder if she's going to come up again in the series. I mean, this is episode 6. We've only got a handful of episodes to go, but I do wonder if she's going to come back in any of them and see what might happen with that. If she does, I feel that will be fun. It'll be fun to expand a little bit more on her character and what her true sort of motivations were. I feel like we only really got a scratch of the iceberg of what her true motives and everything were in this episode, and it'd be interesting to see if she comes back and see what that might play out to be. But overall, I feel this episode was just fairly, you know, it's played for a comedy, it's played for laughs, and then you've even when it came to the realization that they're under threat in some way, it was still sort of played in the comedic tone, and again, we got a little bit more of Mao and Inara's relationship, sort of peeling back those layers a little bit. You know, Inara finally like opening up, even though he had to be unconscious for her to do so, and then that bit at the end, unbelievable. She's so disappointed, that that he didn't like figure it out what had actually happened, which, you know, so was I. But no, it was enjoyable. It was a fun sort of sidestep from the usual stuff that we've been getting. Like, even in the episode Shindig, I think it was called, that was sort of similar in tone to this one, in that it was more them interacting with something that they're not sort of super comfortable with. Like in that episode, it was Mao and Kaylee interacting with the elites of this world and them being sort of fish out of water, and this is a sort of a similar sort of setup, but different in that they're dealing with a situation that they wouldn't ordinarily deal with, and that's fun. It's fun to take characters out of their comfort zones and see how they sort of behave and react to those sort of situations. And you know, much the same in this episode, it was enjoyable, and it's part of the reason why I would like to see Saffron, the character, come back and sort of see how the crew reacts to seeing her again. I hope so. I don't know. I'm not holding out like I'm basing what the rest of the show is going to be like if she doesn't crop up again or not, but I just think it'd be fun. just because I feel like this is the... I don't know why, it feels like this is the closest we've come to, I think this character and Badger are sort of, like, they're fun characters to have Mal and the team sort of interacting with, and they feel like there's more of a personal stake. And I feel like with Badger, you get a character who they already have history with, and we're sort of seeing the development of whatever that relationship is. With this character, I feel like it's fun that we're here, we sort of get the origin of a sort of hero-villain, antagonist-protagonist relationship, and I would just like to see that develop a little bit further and sort of see it grow. But no, a perfectly enjoyable episode. It was very much fun. Some good comedy moments from all of the crew on this one. We didn't see River very much. I suppose there just wasn't really a way to angle her into this story, I suppose, unless there was a reason for it. Maybe the actress was working on another episode while they were filming this episode, something like that. That could possibly be the case. I'm sure someone will point that out if that is. I think she was only in this episode for maybe 1 or 2 shots, which was interesting, but she was just kind of lurking in the background a couple of times just to remind you, oh, River's here still. Hi. Having said that, we also only saw Simon a little bit as well, so maybe possibly this episode was filmed sort of simultaneously with the previous episode. Maybe, I'm not sure. Like maybe they sort of doubled up on filming, so the actress and actor playing Simon and River were off filming that stuff, and then these guys were all that weird filming. I'm sure someone will know and point it out to me and tell me, no, you fool, this is what happened. But no, good episode. I enjoyed it. Look forward to the next one. Thank you for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please consider hitting the thumbs up button. It will help this video and this channel out. Maybe even consider subscribing if you enjoyed the time here, and then you won't miss any future videos. There's also a bunch of social stuff down below if you're interested in that kind of thing. But other than that, that is it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you on the next one.